Architect Ryan De Silva. Architect Kalana Samarakon. Architect Niroshini Kulatilaka. Architect Shaida Wadood. Architect Shehana Fernando. Architect Tarangani Jayatilaka. Architect Hasanga Pereira. Architect Taranga Hevage. Architect Timiru Abesurya. Architect Samira Ubaya Kumara. Architect Chaturanga Dilshan. Architect Udita Makavita. Architect Nadisha Rodrigo. Architect Shalini Subasingha. Architect Suresh Kumara. Architect Dilini Pereira. Architect Lihini Gunasinghe. Architect Dushan Javira. Architect Senarat Tibbotuwava. Architect Dulya Vikramanayaka. Architect Yasodhara Ranasinghe. And finally, Architect Sridharini Gajendran. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, all of the new associate members 2018 of SLIA. Let's put our hands together for all of them. Thank you very much to Architect Masaharu Rokushika, as well as, to Architect Arif Changezi, as well as to Architect Russell Dandenya. And we invite you to take your seats while we invite Architect Rehan to please remain on stage. Friends, it's now time for us to witness the presentation of student awards. We'd like to start off with presentation of awards to Best Overall Students Performances. And to do the honors of presenting this award, we'd like to invite our guest of honor, Architect Rita So, as well as SLIA Honorary Secretary, Architect Rohana Bandara Herath, to join Architect Rehan Tilakaratna in presenting these awards. So once again, this is the segment of presenting awards to Best Overall Student Performances. We have performances from the University of Moratuwa, the City School of Architecture, as well as the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects. We'd like to start off by recognizing students of the University of Moratuwa for the successful completion of first 3 years of B.Arch Honours. The Best Overall Student Performance Award goes to Mr. Rahul Pereira. And now, once again, from the University of Moratuwa for the successful completion of the B.Arch Honours 5-year degree, the Best Overall Student Performance Award goes to Miss Gayatri Kumari. We now move on to recognize students from the City School of Architecture. For CSA Diploma in Architectural Studies, the Best Overall Student Performance Award goes to Miss Ravina Veerabahu. And yet again from the City School of Architecture for the CSA Higher Diploma in Architecture, the Best Overall Student Performance Award goes to Miss Kalani Vikramasekara. We now move to the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects for the SLIA Professional Practice Examination Part 3 2018. The Best Overall Student Performance Award goes to Asiri Vijayvardhana. Congratulations to our best overall student performers. On that note, I'd like to now thank architect Rita So and architect Rohana Bandara Herath and invite you to please take your seats. While I invite architect Rahan to please remain on stage, I'd also like to invite architect Masaharu Rokushika as well as the SLI president, architect D.H. Vijayvardhana, to please join us now in presenting the next award. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be witnessing the presentation of the Ole B. Larsen Memorial Grant. And to now give us a brief introduction about this Memorial Grant, I'd like to now invite Chairman of the BAE, Architect Rehan Tilakaratne, to do the honors.
Thank you, Mr. President. Ole B. Larsen was born in 1944 in Copenhagen, Denmark. The early part of his career was spent in Dublin, Ireland, and in 1970 he took wing to the United States to complete his graduate studies at the Columbia University in New York and eventually to gain his international experience for such famous architects as I.M. Pei and Partners, Harrison and Abramovitz, James Baker, and Peter Blake. In October 1975, he moved to the Sultanate of Oman, where his wife and he resided for over 38 years, having a vibrant practice. With his prominence and the rise to fame in the Sultanate of Oman, architect Ole B. Larsen was invited by His Majesty Said Qaboos bin Al Said of Oman to be the architect for the prestigious Central Bank of Oman project, which was successfully completed in 1999 and for which he won numerous accolades, and the most significant being the Civilian Order of Oman. Having received the prestigious Civilian Order of Oman, after many years of him practicing architecture in the Sultanate of Oman, Larsen A&C Architects and Consulting Engineers, Urban Designers was established in order to pursue a focused role in the preservation of traditional Omani architecture on one hand, and on the other, the modern architectural development of the young Sultanate of Oman. In September 2004, he gained, once again at the request of His Majesty Said bin Qaboos bin Said of the Sultanate of Oman, architect Ole B. Larsen was invited to be the architect for the Muscat and Salalah International Airports projects, which was originally prepared by him in 2001. In 2015, the Salalah International Airport was successfully commissioned, and his last and greatest project was the Muscat International Airport, the new gateway to the Middle East, which was commissioned on the 20th of March 2018 in Oman, which sadly was the day before his untimely demise in Copenhagen, Denmark. Architect Ole B. Larsen was bestowed the honorary membership of the SLIA in 2014. It is now with great honor and pleasure that I invite Architect Cynthia Ranasinghe, the chairperson of Larsen A&CE Private Limited in Sri Lanka, to come forward onto the stage and present the inaugural Ole B. Larsen Memorial Award. Each year, after the completion of the SLIA Professional Practice Part 3 examination, the candidate with the highest achieving aggregated average mark of the exam is presented with an award. In this inaugural year, the Ole B. Larsen Memorial Award, it is with great honor that I call upon the recipient with the highest achieving aggregated average mark of 75.2%, Mr. Mudhihanselage Asiri Chaturanga Vijayawardena, to come forward onto the stage and to accept this monetary award and a certificate from Chairperson of Larsen A&CE, Architect Cynthia Ranasinghe. With an emphatic congratulations to the recipient of this award, Mr. Vijayawardena, and to Architect Atula and Cynthia Ranasinghe on behalf of the family of Ole B. Larsen, the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects extends our congratulations on the award and the warm wishes and thank you to all of you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Architect Rehan Tilakaratne for briefing us all about the Ole B. Larsen Memorial Grant. And now for the student who obtained the highest marks in the Comprehensive Design Project Part 2 Final Year 2018 from the University of Moratuwa, the Herbert E. Gonzal Memorial Student Award goes to MNW Vikramasinghe. And with that, we now move on to the presentation of the Access Lifestyle Award. I invite our presenters to please remain on stage, while I also invite members of Access Lifestyle to join us, Ms. Chaturika Pushpavela, Mr. Samira Udayanga Pereira, and Ms. Svetlana Grebena to please join us on stage as we now present the Access Lifestyle Award. As our presenters make their way up on stage, ladies and gentlemen, the Access Lifestyle Award. We now have members of Access Lifestyle joining us now to present the award, and the Access Lifestyle Award goes to Mr. Ravindra William Handagama. Join our presentation party on stage. We'd now like to invite Mr. M.Z. Raju, bagging the Asia Young Designer Award. We'd like to start off with the architecture category. The Asia Young Designer Award, presented by Nippon Paint Lanka Private Limited, goes to Mr. Ashubodha Gurusinghe. Here we have Ashubodha Gurusingha bagging the Asia Young Designer Award in the architecture category. Congratulations to you. And on that note, we would now like to recognize the winner in the interior design category. The Asia Young Designer Award presented by Nippon Paint Lanka Private Limited goes to Zahmatul Zahia Niaz. Congratulations to Zahmatul Zahia Niaz for bagging the Interior Design Category Award for the Asia Young Designers. And thank you very much to Mr. M.Z. Raju as well as to our presentation party. We invite you all to please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, it's now my privilege to deliver before all of you a very special message. The year 2019 will mark the centenary of Geoffrey Bawa's birth, and the Lunaganga Trust celebrates this eminent architect's legacy through a program of events scheduled from May 2019 to July 2020. The Geoffrey Bawa Centenary Celebration Program will use this anniversary to mark Bawa as an inspirational figure through a series of exhibitions, publications, awards and lectures that celebrates the creative practice of numerous makers from Sri Lanka and beyond, working in the disciplines of architecture, art, music and writing. Located at Bawa's Garden, Lunuganga, the reconstructed Enna de Silva House, his home in Colombo, and at a selection of other buildings designed by him, the program will include exciting projects by Amitav Ghosh, Chandragupta Tenuvara, Dayanita Singh, Dominic Sansoni, Kengo Kuma, Lee Mingwei, and many others. You can look for more information and announcements forthcoming on www.jeffreybawa.com. And now, friends, let's now take a look at a brief video highlighting this centenary celebration program. And that's what we have in store for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, for the Geoffrey Bawa Centenary Celebration Program running from May 2019 to July 2020. On that note, friends, on behalf of the SLIA, it's now our privilege to recognize our strategic partners and sponsors of Architect 2019, as we're truly proud to have prestigious companies joining hands with us to facilitate this event. Let's now turn our attention yet again to the screen as we acknowledge the contribution of our much valued sponsors.
Alumix, genuine aluminium, bearer of acclaimed international quality certificates for over 30 years, succeeded rigorous quality inspections of powerful industrial estates. Alumix fittings are accurate and precise. The quality of aluminium cannot be decided by the naked eye. That's why a reputed and trusted company is needed. The raw materials for Alumix are obtained through the best suppliers in the world, so you receive a lifetime warranty. Ensure that the aluminium in your doors and windows is Alumix.
Aluminium of world class. Alumix.
Nippon Paint has a legacy spanning over 130 years and counting. Nipsey Group was established in 1962 as a joint venture between Nippon Paint Japan and the Wuthelam Group in Singapore. Synonymous with quality, innovation and value, we have been bringing paint innovations and colors to your homes and industry, leading the industry to greater heights in Asia. With over 30 manufacturing plants, more than 12,000 employees in over 15 countries, we deliver on our promise of products that perform to the highest standards. The possibilities are limitless when we color your homes. Our palette creates, inspires and renews, bringing emotions, moods and textures to life in your homes.
iRoof, winning the trust and confidence of its customers in every nook and corner of Sri Lanka, now goes beyond the shores of Sri Lanka to the international market. iRoof, most beneficial roof.
E la curiosità, la sperimentazione di cose nuove. Mai dare nulla per scontato e mai pensare che una cosa possa essere fatta solo in un modo, nel lavoro come nella vita.
එක හීනෙන් එළිවෙන්නේ නෑ කියලා කතාවක් තියෙනවා. ඒත් හීනයක් වෙච්ච දෙයක් හැබැයි වෙන්නේ කලාතුරකින්. ඒකට උත්සාහයයි වාසනාවයි දෙකම තියෙනවා. එහෙම එකේ මගේ උත්සාහයෙන් අපි වාසනාවට හිත ගිය තැන හදපු මගේ මාලිගාව හරියට වැල්ලේ හදපු මාලිගාවක් වුණොත් හැම දෙයක්ම වතුරේ ගියා වගේ. ඒක නිසා තමයි මම අපේ රටට ගැලපෙන අපේම දෙයක් වන බෙල්වා යොදාගත්තේ.
බෙල්වා එක ලංකාවේ එක අපේම එක.
Into the leisure property sector by acquiring and initiating renovation at Sea Sands Hotels and Resorts. The new hotel was rebranded and launched successfully as Centara Sea Sands Hotels and Resorts in 2014. The construction of the 5-star Movenpick City Hotel, the second hotel property under the SoftLogic umbrella, is ongoing with plans for completion by the end of 2016. Sustainability is an integral part of SoftLogic. SoftLogic's approach to CSR and sustainability focuses on conducting business responsibly while considering stakeholders' perspectives in decision-making. We also focus on creating value for our shareholders and communities we operate in while actively contributing to sustainable development. Looking ahead, SoftLogic is well positioned to grow its business and deliver strong results to its shareholders. We have a diversified platform that has consolidated its position in each of its key 6 sectors and a team that shares an unrelenting commitment to excellence that will take hold of growth.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those were all of our treasured sponsors joining hands with us to make Architect 2019 a success. Can we please get a huge round of applause as we acknowledge their contribution? Friends, we all in this audience are very well aware that if we need to keep staying on top of our game as architects, we need to keep growing, keep learning, and keep expanding our knowledge base. So keeping in line with this view, the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects is today very proud to be launching an app for the mobile phones on continuing professional development. To tell us a little bit more about the same, it's now my pleasure to invite on stage Chairperson of the Professional Affairs Board at the SLIA. Let's now put our hands together and welcome Architect Dilumini Dimel.
Thank you. Good evening. President SLIA, Architect D.H. Vijayawardena, and council members, past presidents, and my dear members, distinguished invitees, and ladies and gentlemen. I consider this as a great privilege, this moment as a great privilege to give you a brief introduction about the CPD point system and the app developed in order to facilitate that. To start off with, I would like to share a quote by Tony Bazan. Learning how to learn is life's most important skill. Continuing education means a lifelong learning process which maintains and enhances the knowledge and skill of architects to ensure their continuing competence. Such enhancement shall be through continuing professional development, that is CPD. CPD is any activity which could be formal or informal that systematically enhances an architect's professional knowledge and personal skills for the advancement of architecture, society, and the built environment. Essentially, it applies the principle of lifelong learning to the architectural profession and covers a wide range of activities. Working closely with global organizations, visiting their organizations, participating in their formal and informal meetings, roundtable conferences, made us understand about the global scenario. So far, we were limited to formal seminar-type CPDs. Global exposure comprehended about the many avenues which we were familiar to us, which allows updating our knowledge and they encourage our members to take part and be part of these activities in order to uplift our professional standards. As a result, Professional Affairs Board could develop a policy paper which was approved by the Council, was presented to CPDs, and was open for the comments of members. PAB is pleased to launch the CPD point system. An app has been developed so that the members can operate from wherever they are. The Sri Lanka Institute of Architects CPD mobile app is an integral tool in enabling, encouraging, and members to undertake, upload, and monitor the progress of their continuing professional development. The app will facilitate members to search for and be notified of upcoming events organized by both the SLIA and accepted organizations. It will also facilitate members to claim points for events they have attended in the past year, as well for informal CPD activities such as community outreach, academic publications, and government sector involvement, etc. With the CPD mobile app, members will be able to ensure that their skills and knowledge are kept up to date and relevant in a rapidly changing landscape. Members who are highly active in undertaking CPD activities will also gain greater visibility. Finally, I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate the support given by the Council, Professional Affairs Board, and my staff, and the CPD committee in launching the CPD point system. Also, I would like to specially remind about the contribution of previous PAB and CPD chairman, namely Architect Janaka Dharmasena, Architect Dr. Rasanga Vijayatunga, Architect Minda Gamnayaka, and Architect Dr. Senaka Dharmatilaka, who contributed on bringing up a CPD point system to SLIA. Hope you would reap the best out of the CPD point system, making our efforts meaningful. Finally, I will conclude my few words. Learn from everything you can, from everyone you can. There will be a time when you will be grateful you did. Thank you very much. May I invite Architect Shasha Vikramasinghe, my Secretary to the Professional Affairs Board, on stage with us? I would like to invite Architect D.H. Vijayawardena, President SLIA, to lead us in launching this CPD app.
Thank you very much to Architect Dilumini Dimel for helping us to launch the CPD mobile app, and I'm sure all of the architects here will now gain very easy access to lifelong learning. Well, friends, with that launch, it's now time for all of us to enjoy a spot of entertainment. Voice Sprint is an all-male group of 5 musically unique, exceptionally talented, dynamic individuals who combined the power and variation of vocals to become the first ever a cappella entertainment act in Sri Lanka. And it's now time for us to witness their on-stage musical flair of this remarkable ensemble. Friends, with your applause, let's now give it up to Voice Sprint.
grants my wishes like a genie in a bottle. Yeah, yeah, the wizard of love, and I got the magic wand. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you. Do you need me? Do you really think I'm pretty? Do I make you feel like chicken? I'm like, who not really good? Oh, I think that I found my favorite cheerleader. She's always right there when I need her. Oh, I think that I found my favorite cheerleader. She's always right there when I need her.
And there we had, ladies and gentlemen, a sensational and vibrant performance by Voice Print that's setting the right tone for us to now commence our next segment of awards. In fact, we're now starting off with nominations for SLI Awards 2018. And you will be very happy to see the list of nominees and the projects that have secured a nomination for the various award types. We start off with the award type Design Award, and a Design Award nominee in the category of Private Residence is architect MMG Samuel for the project PIA's House, Balapitia. We move on to our next Design Award nominee, category Private Residence. Name of the member, Palinda Kannangara, architects for the project Spinal House, Mount Lavinia. Our next Design Award nominee, category Private Residence. Name of the member, Palinda Kannangara, architects for the project Artists Retreat, Athurugiria. Design Award nominee for the category Hotels. The name of the member, architect Sisira Leonarachi, project Kotavatta Village, Udavalava. Our next Design Award nominee in the category Hotels. Name of the member, architect Sudesh Nanayakara for the project Contemporary Salon, Wadduva. Our next Design Award nominee for the category Hotels, architect KDN Dasanta for the project BBQ Hub, Small Luxury Design Hotel, Ella. Our next Design Award nominee in the category of Commercial Building, architect Damit Prematilaka for the project Filling Station, Ampara. Design Award nominee category Office Building, name of the member, architect Madhura Prematilaka for the project Central Finance Company PLC, Vauxhall Street, Colombo 2. Our next Design Award nominee category Interior Design is architect DK Nalaka Krishanta for the project Barracuda Breeze, Golface Green. Our next Design Award nominee for the category of Renovation, the name of the member is architect Kosala Veerasekara for the project A Resort by the Lake, Mapakada Village. And then we move on to the next Design Award nominee for the category of Renovation, Kumudu Munasinghe Architects for the project Oliphant Bungalow, Novara Elia. Design Award nominee for the category of Landscape Architecture, name of the member, architect Kosala Tennakon, project Arcade Independence Square. And our next Design Award nominee in the category of Landscape Architecture, name of the member, Design Plan Associates for the project Streetscape Improvements and Character Enhancements of Sri Jayawardhanapura University Front. We move on to our next Design Award nominee, category Landscape Architecture, architect MGT Karyavasam for Urban Wetland Park, Nugegoda. We move on to the next award type, which is Color Award, and a Color Award nominee is Jiva and Channa Horombua Architects for the project Amali and Dhammika Kalpuge House, Talwatugoda. Our next Color Award nominee is architect KDN Dasanta, BBQ Hub, Small Luxury Design Hotel, Ella. And our next Color Award nominee, architect Damit Prematilaka for the project Filling Station Ampara. Ladies and gentlemen, these are all the nominations for the SLI Awards 2018. Can we put our hands together as we acknowledge and appreciate their efforts? It's now time for us to move into a presentation of an SLIA Special Award of Honorary Fellow to a distinguished SLIA member. I'd now like to invite our keynote speaker and guest of honor, Architect Rita So, as well as SLIA President Architect D.H. Vijayawardena, to present this award, as I also invite SLIA Senior Vice President Architect Viranjan Kurukulasurya to please join us now to read the citation of the SLIA Honorary Fellow.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, architect Professor Chitra Vedikkara, or as some warmly call her Chitra, was born as the eldest of 5 children to strict disciplinarian parents of Negombo. Having had her education at Ave Maria Convent in Negombo and at Good Shepherd College in Cottahena, she obtained the BSc in Built Environment degree from the University of Colombo in 1971. She was in the first batch who studied at the legendary Colombo School of Architecture in Ward Place. Later, she obtained the MSc degree in architecture from the Western Australian Institute of Technology, now known as the Curtin University in Perth, in 1975. She went on to obtain the Bachelor of Applied Science in Quantity Surveying from the Curtin University, Master of Science in Building Studies, and a PhD in Dispute Resolution from College of Law, Murdoch University. She is a Fellow of the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors, UK, Fellow member of the Australian Institute of Quantity Surveyors, Fellow of the Institute of Quantity Surveyors, Sri Lanka, Fellow of the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects, Member of the Institute of Project Managers, Member of the Royal Australian Institute of Architects, Associate Member of the Australian Institute of Builders, and an Associate Member of the Institute of Arbitrators and Mediators. She joined the University of Moratuwa Department of Architecture in 1983 as a part-time lecturer and was a full-time lecturer since 1985. In 1985, she became the head of Department of Building Economics also, and later went on to become the Dean of the Faculty of Architecture. She was a driving force behind the establishment of several academic courses, including BSc in Facility Management, MSc in Project Management, and MSc in Law and Dispute Resolution in Construction. And somewhere along the line, she fell in love and married architect Susil Vedikkara in 1972. She's widely traveled in Europe, Americas, Australia, and the Middle East, a frequent guest speaker at construction-related professional events. She was a senior lecturer at the University of Western Sydney in New South Wales, Australia. Later, the University of West Indies conferred an honorary visiting professorship attached to the Faculty of Engineering at St. Augustine. Professor Chitra Vedikkara's research interests are in dispute resolution, whole life costing, value and risk management, cost modeling, multi-criteria decision making, construction auditing, insurance claims, and due diligence. She has supervised, moderated, and published over 100 research papers, technical articles, and dissertations. In administrative functions, she has been a member of the Senate, member of Bylaws Committee, member of the Library Committee, member of Faculty Board, Faculty of Architecture, member in the Engineering and Architectural Council of University Grants Commission, member of Curriculum and Evaluation Committee of the Faculty of Architecture, member of the Board of Higher Degrees at the Faculty of Architecture, and member of the Standing Committee on Examination Offences. Also, she is a former chairman of the Board of Architectural Education at the SLIA, a founding council member of the Chamber of Construction Industry, a founding member of International Institute for Infrastructure Renewal and Reconstruction, a member of the Advisory Board for Construction and Engineering Services, board member of the Institute of Construction Training and Development, ICTAD, and subsequently CEDA, Chairperson of the RICS chapter in Sri Lanka and member of Construction Board of RICA, advisor for the Council of Ceylon Institute of Builders, director of the Green Council in Sri Lanka, and overseas representative of the Australian Institute of Quantity Surveyors. She is a member of the National Procurement Commission of Sri Lanka. Amongst the prestigious assignments of Professor Chitra Vedikkara in capacity of an architectural or management consultant were the Ramada Renaissance Hotel, now Cinnamon Lake, housing complex at Colombo 84 Dart Express, Air Lanka Peacock Lounge at Bandaranaike Airport, Deer Park Hotel at Giritale, New Zealand Milk Product Factory and Office at Biagama, Alda Rest House, Southeast University at Oluville, Renuka City Hotel at Colombo 3, Crescat Development, Bank of Ceylon Kandy, Selinco Development Projects. Her latest professional inputs can be seen with the upcoming Lotus Tower project in Colombo, where the concept and preliminary design is by local architects, including the expertise of Professor Chitra Vedikkara. She is a contract administrator for Lotus Tower and currently the project manager for the tallest 3 towers, the one in Colombo. She is the first lady to come into the SLIA Council, which was male-dominated during its first 28 years. She held several important positions, including the chairmanship of the Professional Affairs Board and the Board of Architectural Education. I had to put up a fight to get the opportunity to read this citation. Finally, the fact that I was her secretary when she was the chairman of the BAE and then the honorary secretary of the institute when she was the president were credentials nobody could match, and that is why I am here reading this. I remember how she wondered why we were not talking architecture in the institute. So she initiated the series of interactive discussions with eminent architects and artists. Some members who generally do not come to the institute began to come for these sessions. She was one who advocated long-term planning in the institute. Her tenure as president was one of the most remarkable in recent times. So serious and yet so enjoyable. We relished her anecdotes, hundreds of them. One is the chance she missed to buy a brand new Benz for $50 when she was in Australia. There was an advertisement, she said in the papers, brand new Benz, $50. And she told her husband, no, this can't be, must be a mistake, or the vehicle may not have an engine or something, only to read again 1 month later that a millionaire husband died, and when he died, he made the wish in his will that the brand new Benz should be sold and half to go to the wife, half to go to his mistress. So the wife sold the Benz for $50 and gave $25 to the mistress. That's one of the anecdotes she told. I think that was true. Anyway, so we had all these anecdotes, and also we relished all the chocolates she bought from her overseas visits. Although not in the council anymore, the SLIA still seeks her advice and assistance in many activities. She had her own inimitable way of handling members. One could not be angry with her, not for long anyway. A 5-minute telephone call would resolve any misunderstanding. Of course, now and then she would make a slip, such as announcing the wrong name, which under certain circumstances could be considered a blunder of volcanic proportions. But I always marvel at the way she managed to survive totally unscathed, unharmed, and even maybe admired more. That is the Professor Chitra Vedikkara that we know. A mother and a teacher to young students and members, a warm friend and jovial companion to her colleagues, an unforgettable person to all. The Council of the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects resolved to confer the honorary fellow membership on one of its most distinguished members, and we are honored that she agreed to accept it. Ladies and gentlemen, architect Professor Chitra Vedikara, honorary fellow member of the SLIA.
And here we have architect Professor Chitra Vedikara receiving the SLIA Special Award of Honorary Fellow Membership. Congratulations to you, ma'am. Let's put our hands together for architect Professor Chitra Vedikara.
Good evening to everyone. Mr. Aila Peruma, Senior Advisor to Honorable Sajid Premadasa, Minister of Housing, Construction and Cultural Affairs. Guest of Honor, Architect Rita So, President of the SLIA, Architect D.H. Vijayawardena, Senior Vice President Viranjan Kurukula Surya, members of the head table, invited guests, my fellow architects, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor for me to receive this prestigious award from the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects, the SLIA. I'm extremely proud to be an honorary fellow member of our prestigious institute and would like to thank the Council for approving this award. I also like to thank Architect and Senior Vice President, Mr. Viranjan Kurukula Surya, for the citation and all the kind words. I like to thank my fellow architects, our past presidents, for the support given to me personally as well as generally over the years. Also, I like to thank my husband, architect Susil Vedikara, and my children Maneka and Ruanta Vedikara for all the invaluable support and understanding given throughout my career. Finally, I also like to thank God Almighty, who has given me and my family all the strengths and blessings to work in this fabulous industry, the construction industry I love, and also looking after our institute, the SLIA and its members, the past and the present, over the years to function as a responsible professional institute, looking after our members and the public now and in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much to architect Professor Chitra Vedikara, and on behalf of the SLIA, we wish you the very best for your continued professional and personal success. Thank you very much to architect Rita So and architect D.H. Vijayawardena for joining us in presenting this award. Friends, at Architect 2019, we very well know that an event of this scope and caliber would not have been possible without the generous resources provided to us by our esteemed sponsors. And we would now like to acknowledge our strategic sponsor, Alumex PLC, and principal sponsor, Nippon. Let's now take a look at a video highlighting our strategic and principal sponsors.
Nippon Paint has a legacy spanning over 130 years and counting. Nipsey Group was established in 1962 as a joint venture between Nippon Paint Japan and the Wuthelam Group in Singapore. Synonymous with quality, innovation and value, we have been bringing paint innovations and colors to your homes and industry, leading the industry to greater heights in Asia. With over 30 manufacturing plants, more than 12,000 employees in over 15 countries, we deliver on our promise of products that perform to the highest standards. The possibilities are limitless when we color your homes. Our palette creates, inspires and renews, bringing emotions, moods and textures to life in your homes, creating your desired environments both inside and out of your homes. While the weather is unpredictable, we remain steadfast as we brave the years with you, rain or shine, dressing up buildings, keeping them beautiful and giving them a timeless look that lasts through the years. We are very much in every day of your life. From trains to petrochemical complexes, our heavy-duty paints deliver the promise of long-lasting protection and quality. The roads you drive on, bridges you may have crossed, your external hard disk drives, and even the supertankers, container ships and ferries. You name it, we got it. In the automobile sector, we color the cars of many key global auto OEMs. Our journey continues with you as we seek to innovate and improve our auto paint coatings, giving your car the toughness and appearance you desire and value. For the thrill seekers among us, our polarized paint brings unique, color-changing effects to your race cars and even your mobile phones and musical instruments. At the core of our company's DNA lies our R&D culture, striving to bring new innovations to the market and to you. Nipsey Technologies works closely with Nippon Paint Japan, as well as through our research centers in Thailand, China, and Singapore, and research teams all over Asia. Our technologists are united by a vision to beautify, enhance, and protect. Our success comes from the diligence and passion of each and every one of our employees. At Nipsey Group, we value talent and skills. We hope to grow our employees through working, training, and development. Externally, we believe in giving back to the community. Through our Color Way of Love program in China, we've built schools for children and revitalized old schools with a fresh coat of color and new facilities. All across Asia, we endeavor to give children a better, brighter future. Environmentally, we continue to develop eco-friendly products with sustainability in mind. Even as we progress, we do our part to protect our world. As Asia's leading paint brand, Nipsey Group is committed to setting the bar high, painting a better future for your families and children. We renew your world.
Well, friends, those were our strategic sponsor, Alumex PLC, and our principal sponsor, Nippon Paint. Let's put our hands together as we appreciate them for coming on board Architect 2019. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for us to move into the presentation of Members Panel Awards. And to now do the honors of presenting the same, I'd like to invite Architect Nicholas Ho and Architect Rukshan Vidyalankara to please join us in now presenting these awards. We start off with the Members Panel Awards. Our first category here is the Most Attractive Display Panel Printed Format. We have 2 merit awards, one of which goes to Architect KDN Dasanta. Let's put our hands together for him. Here we have Architect KDN Dasanta joining us to claim the Merit Award for the Most Attractive Display Panel Printed Format. We have yet another merit award in this category, and that goes to architect D.K. Nalaka Krishantha. This is the Merit Award for the category of Most Attractive Display Panel Printed Format, and we now have Merit Awardee Architect D.K. Nalaka Krishantha on stage. This year, the Award of Excellence in this category is not awarded. We move on to the next category, Most Informative Display Panel Printed Format. One of the Merit Awards goes to Architect Timiru Abesurya. We do have architect Timiru Abesurya joining us on stage. This is one of the Merit Awards for the Most Informative Display Panel Printed Format. Our next Merit Award for Most Informative Display Panel Printed Format goes to Sonal Balasurya Architects and Design Studio. Here we have a Merit Award for the Most Informative Display Panel Printed Format, and we have Sonal Balasurya Architects and Design Studio coming up to claim this award. The Award of Excellence in this category this year is not awarded. Our next category is Most Attractive Display Panel Digital Format. And yet again this year, the Merit Awards as well as the Award of Excellence is not awarded. We move on to the next category, Most Informative Display Panel Digital Format. Our Merit Award goes to Design Group 5 International Private Limited. Here we have Design Group 5 International Private Limited Merit Awardee for Most Informative Display Panel Digital Format. Let's put our hands together as we recognize their efforts. The Award of Excellence in this category this year is not awarded. On that note, we'd like to thank Architect Nicholas Ho and Architect Rukshan Vidyalankara and ask them to please take their seats. Our next segment is the presentation of awards for products. I'd like to invite Architect Arif Changezi, President, Institute of Architects, Pakistan, and Architect Salinder Ratagama, Honorary Treasurer, SLIA, to please join us now in presenting this next set of awards. We're moving into the awards for products. We start off with the Award of Appreciation. One of the awards of appreciation goes to Latex Lanka International for the product WAPP waterproofing paint in the category of finishes. Let's put our hands together for Latex Lanka International. Here we have an award of appreciation going to Latex Lanka International. Congratulations. Our next award of appreciation for the product Outdoor Fabric Shade Structures in the category of garden and outdoor products. The company that's being awarded is Vihanga Shade Structures Private Limited. Here we have an award of appreciation going to Vihanga Shade Structures Private Limited. We move on to our next award of appreciation for the product Conwood in the category of cement-based products. The company is Siam City Cement Lanka Limited. Let's put our hands together for them. Here we have Siam City Cement Lanka Limited on stage to collect their award of appreciation. We move on to the next award of appreciation for the product Hetero Vinyl Flooring, category PVC products flooring. The company is Global Vinyl Private Limited. Let's put our hands together for them. This is Global Vinyl Private Limited on stage to collect their award of appreciation. Our next award of appreciation for the product Zinc Alum Roller Door with mobile phone application in the category of steel and cast iron work. The company is Tree Sinha Industries Private Limited. Do we have a representative from Tree Sinha Industries Private Limited? We will move on to our next award of appreciation for the product pre-installed flexi-tube anti-termite soil retreatment system. The company is John Piper International Private Limited. Congratulations to John Piper International Private Limited for bagging an award of appreciation. With that, we now move on to the awards of merit. And the first of the awards of merit goes for the product Solacro Self-Leveling Titanium Floor Finish in the category of cement-based products. The company is GB Coatings Private Limited. These are the awards of merit, ladies and gentlemen. And on stage right now to accept the award, we have GB Coatings Private Limited. We have a few more awards of merit to go, and the next award of merit goes for the product Multilac ETCP Primer in the category of finishes. The company is Maxons Paints Lanka Private Limited. This is an award of merit being presented to Maxons Paints Lanka Private Limited. And we now move on to the next award of merit for the product Nippon Easy Wash in the category of finishes. The company is Nippon Paint Lanka Private Limited. We are in the awards of merit, ladies and gentlemen, and right now on stage we have with us a representative from Nippon Paint Lanka Private Limited to collect the award for their product Nippon Easy Wash in the category of finishes. Congratulations to Nippon Paint. We now move on to the next award of merit for the product Valence Style in the category clay products. The company is Samson's Rajarata Tiles Private Limited. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. These are awards of merit. And we have yet another award of merit to go before we declare the award of excellence. And our final award of merit is for the product MR Seal Multi-Surface Sealant in the category of finishes. The company is Miracle Reliable Sealants Private Limited. Let's put our hands together for them. This is our final award of merit. And joining us on stage right now, we have representatives from Miracle Reliable Sealants Private Limited. Congratulations to you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to the Award of Excellence. So I need to hear your applause for this. For the product Wood Plastic Composite in the category of Timber Products, the Award of Excellence goes to Elcardo Industries Private Limited. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear your applause. Award of Excellence for the product Wood Plastic Composite category Timber Products. Here we have the Award of Excellence recipient Elcardo Industries Private Limited. Let's hear your applause for them. And that brings us to the end of this segment of awards. Thank you very much to architect Arif Changezi and architect Salinder Ratugama. And now as we move on to the next segment, which is the Stall Awards, I'd like to invite architect Masaharu Rokushika and our SLIA Vice President architect Russell Dandenia to please join us in presenting the Stall Awards. In the Stall Awards, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 categories. We'd like to start off with the very first one, the Best Trade Stall displaying local products. We have the Merit Awards as well as the Award of Excellence. The first of the 2 Merit Awards goes to Royal Ceramics PLC. We're now in the Stall Awards, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the very first category, the Best Trade Stall displaying local products. Joining us to collect a Merit Award, we have Royal Ceramics PLC. Our next Merit Award for Best Trade Stall displaying local products is Idea Imports and Exports Private Limited. Let's hear your applause for them. We're still in the category of Best Trade Stall displaying local products. And here we have the second Merit Award being presented to Idea Imports and Exports Private Limited. And it's now time for us to reveal the Award of Excellence. For Best Trade Stall displaying local products, the Award of Excellence goes to Lanka Tiles PLC. Best Trade Stall displaying local products. This is our Award of Excellence recipient, Lanka Tiles PLC. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear your applause for them. And with that, we now move on to our next category, which is that of Most Innovative and Informative Trade Stall. We start off with the Merit Awards, the first of which goes to Access Lifestyle Private Limited. This is Most Innovative and Informative Trade Stall, a Merit Award. The first of the 2 Merit Awards being presented in this category, and we now have representatives from Access Lifestyle Private Limited joining us to receive their Merit Award. Our next Merit Award in the category of Most Innovative and Informative Trade Stall goes to VK Enterprises Private Limited. We will move on now to the Award of Excellence for the Most Innovative and Informative Trade Stall, and the Award of Excellence goes to MM Noorboy and Company. Let's put our hands together for the Award of Excellence, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have the Award of Excellence recipient in the category of Most Innovative and Informative Trade Stall, MM Noorboy and Company. Congratulations to you. With that, we now move to the next category, which is Best Stall of Innovative Use of Color. We start off with the Merit Awards, the first of which is going to Ranjana's Ceramics Private Limited. We are in the category of Best Stall with Innovative Use of Color, and the first of our 2 Merit Awards is now being presented to Ranjana Ceramics Private Limited. Our second Merit Award goes to Naveen Ceramics Private Limited. Our second Merit Award in the category of Best Stall with Innovative Use of Color is being presented to Naveen Ceramics Private Limited. Congratulations to our Merit Award recipient, Naveen Ceramics Private Limited. And with that, we now announce the Award of Excellence for the Best Stall with Innovative Use of Color, and the Award of Excellence goes to Da Vinci Ceramics Private Limited. This is our Award of Excellence for the Best Stall with Innovative Use of Color, and joining us now on stage, we have a representative from the Award of Excellence recipient, Da Vinci Ceramics Private Limited. Friends, let's put our hands together for Da Vinci Ceramics Private Limited. This is the category of Best Stall with Innovative Use of Color, and with that, we now move into the final category here, the Stall Awards. This is for the Best Green Stall. Our Merit Award goes to Plants and Plants Private Limited. And in this category, we have only 1 Merit Award. And the one and only Merit Award is now being presented to Plants and Plants Private Limited for the Best Green Stall. With that, it's now time to announce the Award of Excellence for Best Green Stall, and the Award of Excellence goes to Maxin Styles Lanka Private Limited. This is our final category, and this is the final award in this category. Best Green Stall, Award of Excellence going to Maxin Styles Lanka Private Limited. Friends, let's put our hands together as we acknowledge all of our winners in the Stall Awards. On that note, thank you very much to architect Masaharu Rokushika and architect Russell Dandenya. We move on now to the next segment, which is a presentation of awards for the best newspaper supplement. To do the honors of presenting this segment of awards, I'd like to invite architect Nicholas Ho and architect Rohana Bandara Herath to please join us in presenting this set of awards. And as our presenters make their way to the center of the stage, I'd like to tell you a little bit more about this award, ladies and gentlemen. Annually, the Institute holds a supplement competition where the leading newspaper publishing houses compete for the trophy, which is awarded for the best layout. We will now be announcing the winners of the inauguration newspaper supplement in Sinhala, English, and the Tamil category. We start off with the runners-up in the Tamil category. Runners-up goes to Veera Kesari, awarded to Express Newspapers, Ceylon Limited, coordinated by V. Shiva. Let's put our hands together for Veera Kesari, ladies and gentlemen. This is the runners-up position in the Tamil category for the inauguration newspaper supplements for Architect 2019. Veera Kesari, awarded to Express Newspaper Ceylon Limited and coordinated by V. Shiva, bags the runners-up position in the Tamil newspaper category. We'd now like to announce the winners in the Tamil newspaper category. Tinnakural, awarded to Asian Media Publications Private Limited and coordinated by G. Joseph. These are the winners in the Tamil newspaper supplement category. Tinnakural, awarded to Asian Media Publications Private Limited and coordinated by G. Joseph. Here we have it, winners, Tinnakural. Congratulations for winning the first place in the Tamil category. We now move on to the Sinhala newspaper supplement, and the winners in this segment. Diva Inner, awarded to Upali Newspapers Private Limited and coordinated by GP Piasena and Mr. VC Vimala Singha. Let's put our hands together for them. The winners in the Sinhala newspaper supplement category. Here we have the winners for the Sinhala newspaper supplement category. Diva Inner, awarded to Upali Newspapers Private Limited and coordinated by GP Piasena and Mr. VC Vimala Singha. And that is our Sinhala newspaper category winner. We now move on to the English category, ladies and gentlemen, and we have joint winners in this category. So in no particular order, I'd like to announce the winners. The first place is shared by Daily News and Daily Mirror and is awarded to the Associate Newspapers of Ceylon Limited and Vijaya Newspapers, coordinated by Mr. Roy Jayasinghe and Chamin Dayaratna. We invite representatives of Daily News and Daily Mirror to join us on stage to now accept the joint winner's position for the English category in the inauguration newspaper supplement competition. So once again, the joint winners in the English newspaper supplement category is shared by Daily News and Daily Mirror, and this award is awarded to the Associate Newspapers of Ceylon Limited and Vijay Newspapers, coordinated by Mr. Roy Jayasinghe and Chamin Dayaratna. All right, on that note, we now draw to a close of the Best Newspaper Supplement Award category. We'd like to thank architect Nicholas Ho and architect Rohana Bandara Herath and request you to please take your seats in the head table. Friends, as we now almost draw to the end of the inauguration ceremony this evening, it's time now for us to offer our gratitude to each of our outstanding special guests for giving us the gift of their distinguished presence here at our inauguration ceremony. And as a token of our appreciation for them sharing their time with us, we invite them to please accept a memento on behalf of the Sri Lanka Institute of Architects. And to now present these tokens of appreciation, may I invite Architect D.H. Vijayawardena, President of the SLIA, and Architect Salanda Rathagama, Honorary Treasurer of the SLIA, to do the honors of presenting these tokens of appreciation to our special guests. We'd like to start off by recognizing the presence of our guest of honor here this evening, Architect Rita So, President of Arcasia. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Architect Rita So. Our guest of honor, Architect Rita So, also the President of Arcasia. We thank you for joining us here this evening. We'd also like to honor our other special guests who've joined us, Architect Nicholas Ho. Let's put our hands together for our special guest. We have Architect Nicholas Ho, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together for him. And next, we'd like to honor and recognize the presence of Architect Masaharu Rokushika. A round of applause for our special guest. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Architect Arif Changezi, President of the Institute of Architects, Pakistan. Let's hear your applause for Architect Arif Changezi. And of course, we'd also like to thank and appreciate Mr. W.D. Aila Peruma, Senior Advisor to the Honorable Minister Sajid Premadasa, Minister of Housing and Construction. We thank you for being here to read out and deliver the message of the Honorable Minister. Friends, let's now acknowledge the presence of Mr. W.D. Aila Peruma. And on that note, once again, a big thank you to all of our special guests for making the time to be here with us at our inauguration ceremony. And thank you very much to Architect D.H. Vijayawardena and Architect Salanda Rathagama. Well, friends, the success of this inauguration ceremony would not have been possible if it weren't for many contributors who've come together to ensure that this event is a success. And we'd now like to take this opportunity to thank each of our contributors and present them with our heartfelt gratitude. To sum up all of our appreciation in a vote of thanks, please join me now in inviting to the lectern Senior Vice President of the SLIA. Let's put our hands together for Architect Viranjan Kurukulasuriya.
Thank you. Architect Rita So, President of Architects Regional Council of Asia, our guest of honor, members of the Diplomatic Corps, President and Council of Sri Lanka Institute of Architects, members of the head table, distinguished invitees, my dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Almost 20 years into the 21st century, we are looking at the architect's role as an entrepreneur, beyond the traditional concept of an architect of the 20th century. I would even venture to suggest that in disagreement with the 20th century notions. And this evening, we began the discourse. Our thanks and appreciation is extended to Honorable Sajid Premadasa, Minister of Housing, Construction and Cultural Affairs, who had to absent himself owing to an urgent work elsewhere. However, we thank him for the messages issued to the media and sending a special message through his advisor, Mr. W.D. Peruma, a former secretary of the ministry and a former chairman of the National Housing Development Authority. Our thanks also go to Mr. Peruma. Architect Rita So, President of Acacia, thank you, Madam, for gracing this occasion and delivering the inaugural speech that was the expected inspiration for the annual sessions. We are truly grateful to you for setting the tone. Architect Masaharu Rokushika, President of Japan Institute of Architects, and Architect Mohammad Arif Changezi, President of the Institute of Architects, Pakistan. We are happy that you are here in person to attend our annual sessions, and we thank you for all the trouble you took to fit our event into your overcrowded schedules. Thank you. Architect Nicholas Ho from Hong Kong and our own architect Vinod Jayasinghe are scheduled to speak tomorrow, but we welcome you and thank you for attending this inauguration. Our thanks also go out to the distinguished members of the Diplomatic Corps, Her Excellency Ambassador of Italy, and members of the professional institutions. Thank you very much. And a great thank you to the secretaries of government ministries, heads of government institutions, senior government officers, whom we meet ever so often on various matters. We thank you for coming today and also for helping us in diverse ways. Our friends, members of the trade and industry, and well-wishers who are here today, especially our sponsors, thank you very much for coming. We are grateful for the benefactors of special awards, heirs of architect Herbert D. Gonza, Nippon Paints, initiators of Ole B. Larsen Award, and Access International. I also thank the parents and friends of the new members who came to witness their sons and daughters and friends being recognized as chartered architects. Your sons and daughters have done great, and you can be very proud of them. We must not forget the Council of SLIA, who was behind the organizing of every detail of this event, especially architect Damit Prematilaka and his committee, who tirelessly worked to make the event the success that it is. I also thank the members of the Products Award Committee, the Design Awards Committee, and Stall Award Committee who had to meet tough deadlines. I thank our members who turned up today for this very formal inauguration. Of course, this is your event. Last but not least, I thank the members of the staff of SLIA who were pushed to the limits of endurance by the maddening demands of the members. Thank you all, and I wish you a very pleasant evening.
Thank you very much to Architect Viranjan Kurukulusurya for those warm words of gratitude expressed. Ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up our proceedings this evening to now conclude our inauguration ceremony in style, we have in store for you a resplendent entertainment performance. Yes, friends, you're now truly going to be enthralled by a feast for your eyes and ears, because our dancers are all set to regale us with the magnificent beats of an exquisite and vibrant traditional dance act. This next act is titled Nirtanjali. Friends, please welcome on stage the Channa Upuli Performing Arts Foundation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on that spectacular and scintillating note, we now draw the curtains on our inauguration ceremony of the annual academic sessions 2019. It's our pleasure now to invite all of you to join us for refreshments and fellowship. May I invite our VIP guests to join us for refreshments at the VIP room, while I invite the rest of the audience to please join us at the main lobby right outside the main hall. We also invite all of you to please join us for the inauguration of the Architect 2019 exhibition, which is to take place at the exhibition hall in just a short while. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your participation here this evening, and I wish you all a very fulfilling and a productive conference ahead. For now, it's good night and have a nice evening.